Hello everyone. I hope you all are keeping good health. In this video, I will explain you the terms related to exercise 8.3. Increase or decrease as percent. There are times when we need to know the increase or decrease in a certain quantity as percentage because increase or decrease can be understood better if we say it in terms of percentage. The formula is amount of change upon original amount into 100%. Amount of change means the change made between the two values given to you. Original amount means the starting value. Next are the terms related to buying and selling of an item. The price at which an article is bought is called the cost price. It is written as CP. And the price at which an article is sold is called selling price. It is written as SP. Based on the values of CP and SP, we can decide whether the sale was profitable or not. If selling price is greater than cost price, the amount at which article is sold is greater than the amount at which it is bought, then there is a profit. Based on the condition, we can find out the missing values. Let's consider some example to find out the formulas. Let's the price at which article is bought is 100 rupees and it is sold at 110 rupees. What is a profit here? Yes, it is rupees 10. How will you find it? By subtracting SP and CP. So the formula to find out the profit is SP minus CP. Next, let's suppose you are supposed to find the selling price and the cost price of an item and the profit made is given to you. Then what is the selling price here? Yes, it is 78. How will you get this? By adding both the values given to you. So the formula is SP is equals to CP plus profit. Next, let's the missing value is CP and the selling price and the profit is given to you. And you are supposed to find the value of CP here. What will be the value of CP? Yes, it is 135. We can get this value by subtracting the values given to you. So the formula will be CP is equals to SP minus profit. By considering easy examples, we can deduce this formula for the missing values. Next, let's suppose the selling price is less than the cost price. Then there is a loss. Again, consider some examples to find out the missing value. Let the cost price and the selling price is given to you. Here you can see that the cost price is greater than the selling price. it means it's a loss. And we are supposed to find the loss. How will you find this loss? Or what is the value of the loss here? Yes, it's 7. There's a loss of 7 rupees, which means we can find loss by subtracting cost price and selling price. So the formula for loss is CP minus SP. Next, consider the missing value is SP here. CP is given to you and the loss is given to you. What will be the value of SP? How will you find this value? Yes, the value for SP in this case is, as it's a loss, so the article is sold at rupees 70. Again, we get the value of SP by subtracting CP and loss. Next, consider SP is given to you and loss is given to you. We are supposed to find CP here. How will you find this? As it's a loss, so CP will be 160, which you can get by adding SP and loss. So these are the formulas in the condition of loss. Next is, how can you express profit or loss as percentage? So the profit or loss can also be converted to a percentage. Make sure that it is always calculated on the cost price. Now let's start with profit percentage. As I just told you, we will calculate profit percentage or loss percentage in terms of cost price. So, profit percentage is equals to profit upon CP into 100. Similarly, loss percentage will be loss upon CP into 100. So the profit percentage and loss percentage is always calculated on CP. In both the case, you can see the denominator is CP. Next is charge given on borrowed money, or what is simple interest. Simple interest means P into R into T upon 100. This is a formula for simple interest. Now, what is simple interest? This is a formula. Now, what is interest? So, first you should know what is principal. The money which a person borrows is known as principal or the sum. It is written as capital P. And the time period for which he borrowed the money is T, and the rate at which he is supposed to pay back is R. The borrower has to pay some extra money, which is known as interest. It is written as I and calculated as formula given to you in the first line. Once the interest is calculated, you can calculate the amount, which means principal plus interest. Now, what is this amount? The amount is the money which you are supposed to pay at the end of the year. That's why the formula is principal, that is the money which a person borrows, plus interest, that is the extra money which he is supposed to pay. As a whole, he will pay at the end of the year principal plus interest, that is amount. In these questions, you will find a term PA. PA means per annum or for a period of 1 year. So the full form for PA is per annum, or it's mentioned that this particular value is given to you for 1 year. Now let's solve some sums related to the terms I explained to you. Moving to exercise 8.3, question number 1. Tell what is the profit or loss in the following transaction. Also find profit percent or loss percent in each case. Number 1. Gardening shears bought for Rs 250 and sold for Rs 325. Bought means cost price. Sold means selling price. Here, selling price is greater than cost price, so there is a profit. How will you find this profit? By subtracting them, that is SP minus CP. Putting the values here, 325 minus 250, subtracting the 2, you will get the answer as 75. We are supposed to find percentage also. So profit percent means profit upon CP into 100. Always calculate percentage in terms of CP. Value of profit is 75 and that of CP is 250. So you will get the answer as 75 upon 250 into 100. Cancelling 0 first, then 25 ones are, 25 threes are. Multiplying the 2, you will get the answer as 30%. So here, profit is of Rs 75, which means 30% of the cost price. Second condition. A refrigerator bought for Rs 12,000 and sold at Rs 13,500. As per the condition, the first value is the bought value, means it's a cost price. Next one is a sold, it means it is a selling price. Again, here the selling price is greater than CP, so there is a profit again. To find out profit, subtract the two, SP minus CP. Putting their values, subtract them, you will get the answer as 1500. Now we are supposed to find the profit percent, which means profit upon CP into 100. Yes, put the values here. Profit means 1500 and CP means 12,000. Into 100. Cancelling zeros. Now the common factor is 3. 3 fours are, 3 fives are, which means now the common factor is 2. 2 twos are, 2 fives are. Finally, we will have 12.5%. 5 into 5 means 25. 25 divided by 2 will give you 12.5%. Finally, we can write percent as 12.5 and profit as Rs 1500. Next, a shirt bought for Rs 250 and sold at Rs 150. Bought means cost price. Sold means selling price. Here, the cost price is greater than the selling price. So there is a loss, which means CP minus SP. Putting the values here, 250 minus 150 give you the answer as 100. Now you are supposed to find loss percent, which we will find with respect to CP. The formula is loss upon CP into 100. Put the values here. Loss means 100. CP is 250 into 100. Cancel 0 first. Now 25 ones are, 25 fours are. Multiply them. You will get the answer as 40%. You can write the final answer as loss is of rupees 100 and loss percentage is 40%. 40% of what? 40% of CP. Make sure we are representing this loss percentage and profit percentage in terms of cost price. I hope this question is clear to you. We will continue with the exercise in the next video. Thank you everyone. God bless you all.